Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video, I'm going to be having some fun with some multi-chrome shimmer shades that I recently picked up from a US indie brand called VIP Glitznglam, and I will have their Etsy shop linked in my description box. My last video, I did show you guys the 4 shades, and I created a look with one of them. But I did have an idea of a video that I wanted to film with these 4 shades, but I kind of got a little bit too in my head about it and thought, I don't know that anybody would be interested in seeing my idea. But then 2 of my really good friends and co-creators here on this platform, Wilma from the Wilma Finger Do Review and Pia from Makeup by PAW, they said, you know what would be really cool is if you showed these shadows on one eyelid using just regular primer and on the other eyelid a black base. And I thought, okay, that's what I wanted to do, wasn't sure about it. So with their support and encouragement, I'm doing that today in this video. And if you guys have not yet gone to their channels and subscribed, I'm going to have their channels linked in my description box. Please go check them out. They're both absolutely amazing and they are very dear friends of mine. So what I'm going to be doing is on my right eyelid, this one right here, I'm going to be using the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. And then on the other eyelid, this one over here, my left eyelid, I'm going to be using the NYX Professional Makeup. This is the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. Because what's really cool about multi-chrome shadows is that they take on kind of a different appearance depending on what base they're on top of. A black base really helps the multi-chrome-ness of the shadow really pop out. And sometimes just a regular base, just the P. Louise eyeshadow base does the same thing. But it's really interesting to see how different they can look when you use different bases underneath the shadows. So that's my plan today. That's what you're going to be seeing. So let's start off with this shadow right here. This one is called Pink Sky. I'm going to put it on this eyelid just with the regular P. Louise eyeshadow base. And on this side, I'll be using the NYX Professional Makeup Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. Okay, so my P. Louise eyeshadow primer is now on this lid. I didn't do my brows because, of course, I'm going to be taking the shadows off in between moving to the next shadow. And I know how I am. I'm going to end up taking my brows off anyway, so kind of dumb. So let me grab a brush and let's go into this beautiful multi-chrome shadow. Isn't that pretty? It's blue with kind of a pink and purple shift. And I'm hoping that you can see the shifts in my phone camera. Sometimes that doesn't always work. So, and oh, another thing that Pia also recommended is that I don't spray the shades because sometimes you don't really need to spray multi-chrome shades, which kind of eludes me, I guess. I'm just so used to spraying my shimmers that you just kind of get in autopilot. So let's go ahead and apply this to the brush. And then I'm just going to apply it, of course, on top of just the base, and we'll see what it looks like. And then we'll put the black base on and see it, and we'll compare it. Okay, just get moving, Erica. Let's go. Okay. Oh, wow. That is stunning. Now, this one I have not yet put on my eyelid. This is the first time I've put this shade on my eyelid. And this is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, you don't need to spray the shade. Thank you, Pia. I owe Wilma and Pia a big round of applause and a big thank you for encouraging me to carry out this idea that I had initially. So thank you both very much. And this is stunning. And I definitely see the blue and purple and pink flip in that shade. I'll get a little bit closer, see if you guys can see it too. I look like kind of an oddball here, but yeah, this is gorgeous. And I think the shifts really show up on the P. Louise primer too. But now let me go put on the black primer and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so I do have the black primer on, the Black Bean, and it looks a little funky, but let's just trust the process here. I'm just going to be putting the shade over the top. So let's go back into Pink Sky and put this over the black base and see what this does. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, that really made it look more purple and pink rather than blue. It kind of took the blue away. That's cool. Oh wow. And I am making a mess on my face, but it's just how I am. I'm a mess maker. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. Wow, that's so funny how it just took the blue away. Can you see the blue, or the purple and pink more than the blue? This side looks more blue, this side looks a lot more purple and pink. Okay, fun. I got the brush really coated with the shadow now. And it is kind of flaky, so I'm getting it on my face, but that's okay. Wow, that is so cool how different it looks. it blows my mind how different that looks, because you can definitely see the blue base or the blue undertone of the shade on this eyelid with just the primer, the P. Louise primer. And then with the black base, you can definitely see more of the pink and the purple. Let me just come close and I'll shut my eyes. You guys can take a peek. And I know it looks a little rough because I didn't really blend or anything, but yeah, that is so fun. So again, that is this shade right here called Pink Sky on both lids. Just looks completely different with the black base versus the P. Louise base. So let me go take this off and we'll go to the next shade. So P. Louise back on this eyelid. Let's go into Candy Grape, this shade right here. This one I have not had on my eyelid either. And this is so beautiful. It's got this like light, kind of bright light purple, and then almost kind of like a minty green shift to it. So let me get a different brush out here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on here. Oh, that is so pretty. Just beautiful. And I'm thinking that the black base will make the minty green really pop in this shade. But oh man, this is gorgeous. Very pretty shift in this shade. It's that minty green to light purple. Oh, I think it would be so fun to watch these shades be made. That would be so cool. I have found a couple shorts here on YouTube showing eyeshadows being made, and that is really fun. I love those types of videos. Oh, that is so beautiful. Let me get a little closer if you guys can see the shift. It's mint and purple. Gorgeous. So now let me grab my little pencil here. Let me go put this on and I'll put it on the other eyelid. All right, the base is on. I know this looks a little rough, but we're just doing this for comparison purposes. And let's go into Candy Grape again, and let's put it over the top of the black base and see what we think here, folks. Okay. Oh yeah, the green just comes to life. Wow. Oh, this is so fun. This is so fun. Oh my gosh, that is so, it just trips me out how different it looks. So cool. You guys are like, yeah, we've been doing this for a long time, Erica. Welcome to the party. Oh, I mean, I have done this before. I have put multichrome or duochrome shades over a black base, but you know, it's not as often as I probably should, because this is amazing. Wow. That is so cool looking. Okay, I'm gonna shut my eyes and lean forward. Look at how cool that looks. And the difference, you know, like this eye is just basically all green. I mean, you can see the purple. It's a darker purple because it's, you know, coming off the black. But this one is a very light, ethereal, you know, you just kind of see the light purple and green. But this one is like, bam, so fun. So let me go take this off. We'll go on to the third shade. Okay, P. Louise, back on this lid. Let's go into Life on Mars. And this one is similar to the Czar shade. So I don't know, we'll see if we can see like different flips with this one. But yes, let's go into Life on Mars. Again, P. Louise eyeshadow base. Let me grab my brush. No spraying, just putting the shade on the base. Oh, that is so beautiful. Yeah, this one in terms of, or in relation to the Czar shade that I used in my last video, this one has more of a gold flip. The Czar shade I would say has more of a green, but I think we'll be able to really see it with the black base versus just the P. Louise primer. But this is stunning. And I would say that the other two shades I've used, the Pink Sky and the Candy Grape, maybe are a little flakier in consistency than this one is. Nothing wrong, flaky in a good way. Okay, so there's that one just over the top of the P. Louise eyeshadow base. It's kind of a goldy orangey flip. So now let's put on this base and then we'll put the shadow over the top of it. Okay, so now the black base is on, looking a little rough again. Let's go back into Life on Mars and let's see what happens here. I have a feeling that the gold shift is really gonna pop out in this baby over the black base. Oh, wow. This actually shows a lot of the orange too over this black base or this side, yeah. It looks more similar to this side than the other shades have. Huh, interesting. I think because there is already a little bit of a black base to the shade anyway, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is super cool. I do think it makes it look more vibrant maybe over the black base versus just the P. Louise primer, you know? You can see the shift maybe a little bit better. I think these look very similar. Let me get close to you guys and see what you think. They look more similar, this particular shade. My eyelids look more similar than they did with the other two shades I've used, you know what I mean? And I think if you really look at the shade, there is kind of like a black base to it. So that's probably why. Ding dong, light bulb goes on over the head. But yeah, I think that looks really cool. Just not as different in appearance as the other two shades I've used. So again, I'm going to go take this off and then I'll put on the Czar shade. P. Louise back on this lid, and I'm going to go into Czar, the shade that I used in my last video when I created my look. Ooh, this is gorgeous. I think out of all 4 shades I picked up, I think this is my favorite. Although now that I've used all of them so far, they're all really, really nice. So let's go ahead and put this down here. But man, this is just so pretty. And this, you definitely can see the bright green this time around. I think Pia is absolutely right with not spraying a multi-chrome shade. I mean, not that you don't have to do that, or I don't know, but I just think I can definitely see the green more. And I think it could be just because I didn't spray it. I don't know. But man, this is a gorgeous shade. Oh, red, kind of a yellowy, and then a green. That's what I can see in the mirror anyway. Just stunning. And I really do like the consistency or the texture formula of these shades. Really nice. Okay, so there you have it with just the P. Louise. I think that is gorgeous. The red to green flip. Now let's put on the black base. All right, let's go into Czar now that I have the black base on. And let's see what happens here. I have a feeling the green is really going to pop out. But you know, in the Life on Mars shade, wasn't a whole lot of difference. So we'll see. Actually, the red is showing up more, I feel like. The green isn't showing up as much. It's more of the red and like the orange, kind of a yellowy orange. That's really cool. Huh, interesting. Huh. Well, yeah, you can see the green, but I feel like you can see the green more on this eyelid than you can over the black base. That's crazy, huh? That is really interesting. I feel like the red and the orangey yellow shows up more on this base than on this base. So let me shut my eyes and I'll lean forward. You guys can tell me what you think in the comment section. But yeah, I don't know. I really do like the green to show up. So I don't know. I think I almost like it better on this eyelid than on over the black base. I don't know. So that was really fun. I thought that was a really cool thing to do. Try these shades out over the top of a black base versus just the P. Louise eyeshadow primer. Really interesting to see the changes in the shifts in colors. Now, if I have to choose a favorite, oh gosh, I think I will stick with Czar. It's just such a beautiful shade. But I really like the fact that the first 2 ones that I used, the Pink Sky and Candy Grape, looked so different over the top of the black base. Just really interesting to see how these kind of shades, multi-chrome shades, look over the top of different bases. Really fun. And really want to say a huge thank you to Wilma and Pia for pushing me to do this. Because like I said, I was going to do that. That's what I was going to do, was sit down and film this initially. And then I thought, I don't know that anyone would want to see that. But really fun to try this out. And I've done it before, but just hadn't done it in a long time. So I kind of forgot the fun of trying out different bases underneath multi-chrome shades. And of course, like I said at the very beginning, I will have VIP Glitznglam. I'll have their Etsy shop linked in my description box. Highly recommend, if you guys have not checked out their brand yet, to go check it out. Look at all of their different beautiful multi-chrome, duochrome, metallic finishes, shades. Just amazing and very reasonable price-wise. I mean, very reasonable, I feel like, anyway. And if you have tried these shades out before, any of these shadows from this brand, let's talk about that in the comment section too. But I would love to know which one you like the best and on top of which base you like the best. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section because I love to chat with you guys there. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again on my next video, but in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself, be well, safe, happy, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Drop it.